As part of the Green Impact Workbook, the teams look at energy and how they might save energy in the workplace. And so, of course, that works right the way through to the amount of electricity and gas that we consume, and, of course, the emissions of carbon that arise from the use of gas and electricity. And another aspect of this is the estate management statistics. Now, these are collected nationally for all universities. And this year, for the first time, new criteria have come in which cover the emissions from transport, from business use of vehicles, be that flights, rail, taxi, use of private cars on business. Also looking at the emissions from recycling waste and from water and wastewater. So this data is collected nationally, and the University of Kent is then benchmarked against other institutions. So it is one of those key performance indicators for us. Part of the Green Impact project, we actively recruit students under our employability scheme to work as Green Impact project assistants and as Green Impact auditors. And their involvement is also recognised at the awards ceremony, where they get a certificate recognising their work, and this can all be added towards their volunteering points. And once again, we've had a good representation. In fact, we've had 29 teams this year, which is a record for Kent, and a good turnout at the ceremony. Obviously not everyone could come, but most of the teams have been represented here today. And we've had the Deputy Vice Chancellor here to present the awards, and she's very supportive of the whole event, and in essence it raises the whole profile of green impact and sustainability at the University of Kent. So in that sense, those who have participated come along to the awards ceremony, and they realise then that their contribution to sustainability at Kent is recognised from the highest level within the university.
A lot of work has gone in this year into building up the Green Impact project even further, bringing together the teams, and then finally to getting us to having 29 teams awarded at this ceremony. So we're really, really pleased at how it's gone. This year we decided to present trees to each of the teams, really bringing sustainability into the theme of the awards. So we hope that these trees will still be standing on university campus for our 100th anniversary.
Been kind of working with these teams since November, getting them to go through all the Green Impact criteria and to look at what they do in the work environment and how they can improve their green practices. So this kind of an event is really good because it celebrates all those achievements, and it brings everyone together to kind of realise how big their collective impact is.
And during the year we've had newsletters, we've done blogs, we've been at the Refreshers Fair, just to let people know about all the green initiatives going on campus, and that can be anything from the new bio buses to Green Impact, or what Tom's been doing with the environmental campaign in Kent Union. What we want to do next is, having identified what we're doing and raising awareness of what we're doing, is that we'd like to put together a programme of activities that any student in the university can take to learn more about sustainable development.
So all of our catering outlets take part in the Green Impact scheme. They have all done very well. They've really got their teeth into it, and they're all keen to compete for the top prize. At the moment we recycle all our cardboard, glass and plastic. In the future we're going to be looking to separate out all our food waste so that can be sent off to be composted.
It is quite important because it will help the university itself, first of all, to save some money, but also it's good for the environment. And if we actually think green and we keep our resources to minimum will actually improve our research as well.
I feel that it's really important to communicate to students about sustainability on campus, because most of them, especially at this age, I feel that when you're at university, I feel that most students want to make a change, especially at this point in their life. They want to change the world. They want to have a nice, brighter, clean, efficient future. So if we can communicate to them and let them know that you can do that via Green Impact, then that would be fantastic. So that's really what I would love to achieve, just communicating to the students how much is actually out there and available to them, to help them become more green and help the University of Kent, of course.
I've loved working with Kent this year. I think that you've got some really engaged staff and teams here, and they've done some really fantastic work. Today was a really great opportunity for the teams to see how the work that they do feeds into the wider picture. I think sometimes teams think that their small actions are quite small scale, but today hopefully they saw that they're part of a much wider programme that's greening not only their department but the whole of the university. The things that I think has worked really well at Kent this year is the work that the politics department have done in engaging their students within Green Impact. So they found that they didn't feel that they had enough capacity to run Green Impact themselves, and so they embarked on engaging a whole load of their students to run it for them. So not only did it save them time and resources, but it also gave those students an opportunity to gain skills in this area and improve their employability.
Hello, my name's Chris and I'm part of one of the pioneering teams. We are the Celsius Lab, and we've been pioneering bringing the biosciences labs into Green Impact. It was an interesting sort of journey for us because we just started. We're a new lab, which made things slightly easier for us than other labs perhaps, because we could set up our lab according to Green Impact things. So our lab is a lot more organised for Green Impact, and it was quite interesting to go through because there are various things we wouldn't have thought of, and it's made our lab perhaps more efficient because we thought more about where to organise things, where to put plugs, what we should and shouldn't turn on or off. And as a science team, we're part of Ingram and Stacey building, which with all the equipment that's got, it's not the most environmentally friendly of buildings, so it was we had a lot of room to manoeuvre because not much had been done before. So it was quite interesting to see how these various techniques could work, what Green Impact stuff was available for sciences, because like I said, we were a pioneering team, no one had done this before. And we were pleasantly surprised when we got our gold award. We were expecting maybe a bronze or something, but that was brought a huge smile to our face. And we've got our own board outside of our lab now where we put all of our stuff and advertise, and we're right opposite the tea rooms as well, so we get maximum exposure. And it's good on a personal level as well, because it means we can experiment with different things, and we can do things that perhaps other people were more restricted not to do because it hadn't got the exposure in the sciences. So we'd like to think that in the years to come we can grab some of the older labs and start introducing them to our way of doing Green Impact, and it'd be great to have this starting influence, and to think 10, 20, 30 years down the line, maybe I'm still at this university, maybe I'm at another, fingers crossed that I'm still in academia, and to look back and look at Kent and maybe other surrounding universities and think, wow, we started this, we got this going. And Green Impact isn't just about saving the environment, it's you save money so you can do more with science and contribute in a much greater way. It's, I suppose, the Green Impact part of this is the motivator, and yeah, I think it's good, and in the sciences hopefully a lot more to come. So